gotten so far away from our truths. We've gotten so far from where we were actually brought to this earth to be. We've evolved into such complex beings that we forgot to do simple things like feel and love. Because we're so numb, we're so occupied, we're so mesmerized by more and greed and money and things and not feeling and marijuana and drinking on the weekends and sex and TV and numbing our minds and sitting out relaxing, bro. Come down and vibe with me and have a drink, man. We've forgotten that we don't need these things. We want them. Why is it the top 10% or 1% has all of our money on something that we want, not that we need? We've gotten so far away from who we are and what we're capable of that we're unable to see that we're actually in control. We've got doctors that don't get paid to heal, nurses that can't nurture, and yet we're not asked what we like when we go to the doctors. We're told what we can have. It's not our choice. What? We've gotten so far from where we are that we don't know the food that we need to survive. We have almonds that are disappearing. We've got bees that can no longer pollinate, and yet we still sit down and think it's somebody else's job, and it must be the government's job to fix it, to save us. Like the government's problem. They're just confused. They're being told, and they're wired the same. They're being programmed the same by big companies, by propaganda that says that we need things that we don't. They tell them that they're needed when they're not. We have the best computer systems. We have all the control. We have all the fingerprints, all the cameras, everything that you guys will need. You need us. No, we don't. We need to look at our neighbors. We need to get off the streets. We're shopping online. We're getting more into our houses, rather more into ourselves. Why? We don't need to. We've gotten so scared that somebody else has to heal us when we're broken, and that a pill's gonna save us when we're sad. We don't need it. We want it. We've forgotten how powerful we are and how capable we are to stand up and be strong and make a difference in our lives. We've gotten soft. We've evolved into soft creatures. We're no longer blazing the badlands fighting for what we believe. We're sitting at home scared and timid with anxiety and depression because we have talents and purposes that we're not using because they tell us that we can't, that we don't need to. We've got them, go to work, have insurance, you have to. Work a 9 to 5. Be routine, have structure. We forget that we're supposed to create and experience and flow and allow the day to take us out into an afternoon where we meet with the family and we have lunch for 4 hours and we dance and we sing and we play cards because we're human and that's us. We need our beings. We need to be with each other. We need love and support, but we've forgotten what it feels like because a phone doesn't give us that. Facebook doesn't give us that. Instagram doesn't give us love. So we need it more. And we search harder and further. And we're told that if we just put our face out there a little more, people will like us. And we know this to be true, but what does that mean? It means you can't feel your legs. It means you can't feel your ass from your mouth. You don't even know they're connected. We don't listen to our stomachs because we watch our phones. We don't know what the gut means and that it's a brain that actually leads us through our life. Trust your gut, trust your instincts. What if we don't have these? We've forgotten to utilize the things that we were brought here to rely on while we have a device in our hand, making everything so convenient and safe. Our kids have to have phones. They're not safe if not. They've forgotten what it's like to walk home and be scared and have to pretend to knock on the door and then, oh my God, somebody answers and now you have to have a conversation. And to be honest, there was a man passing and I was scared, Sarah, so I knocked on your door and he invites you in and you have some coffee and you learn something new. But instead we get on our phones and we walk ourselves home and we post a picture, we feel okay. And we miss experience after experience after experience after experience. While we watch other people with lots of money tell us that that's all that this is about. What if we didn't need money? What if there was no money? What would you do? You can only pay in 2 ways. It's time or money. Most of us are paying in time. You work 8 to 5, and you hardly pay your bills because the people in McDonald's are not worth $15 an hour. So why would I be worth 30? We argue for them. We do the work for them. We've forgotten what we're here to do with talents and purposes and dreams, to live truths and wills. We're brought here to make a difference with. Scared, timid. We cannot continue like this. We will not survive. It is not safe. We must thrive, we must be alive, and in order to do that, you're going to have to get uncomfortable, you're going to have to get raw, and you're going to have to decide what's next for you. I gave up insurance, I quit my job, I started real estate, and then I got diagnosed with cancer. No insurance, no money, a beautiful family, and a whole lot of faith that I was going to get through this, and I am going to get through this, because I have everything that I need when I wake up in the morning. Nobody will tell me that I need something from them, because I know I was sent with love from above, and He provided me with everything, the great divine universe that I need. I'm here to bridge gaps in religion. I don't care what you believe. I'm here to bridge gaps in treatment. I don't care what treatment you do. I'm here to bridge gaps in gender equality. I don't care how you identify. You're sent with love from above, from the stars and the universe, and we have everything we need. With our heads up off the pillow in the morning, so that we can be successful and live filled with truth and intention and conviction and the great divine. And I'm going to do just that. Who's coming with me? What's your truths? Where are you scared? Where do you want to grow? Now's the time.